Deep fly ball, a drive to center field. That'll get over the head of Robinson and all the way to the fence.
Lorbeck drives the lane, puts it up, right-hand lane, gets it to fall. He'll go to line for one more.
Very nice take by Zach Lorbeck.
Trying to go around the angle. He stones him far side.
Point blank got angled again, and he stops.
Left, now looking right. Throw far side, throws a fade up for grabs. Hunter Beechler, far side pylon. He comes down with it. Touchdown, Bayport Pirates. Line and ball into left field, and that'll go all the way to the fence. Coming in to score will be Hilbert. Feed it in. Matty Ray, right-hand lane and down.
Great steal by Ray. Jerks with a nice lob over the top.
Four skates to the near side circle, looking for some time. One-timer to Martin Suna. Knock off the water bottle. It's a one-timer and a goal, and the Pirates, they extend their lead.
He takes a swing at it. He'll send that one deep to right, and looks like that one's going to be a walk-off grand slam for Joe Byer.
And your state champions.
Your state champion.
Your Bayport Pirates.
Swinging a fly ball to center field.
It's over!
And that's it!
The Pirates win it!
Good afternoon and welcome out to Bayport High School as we have Friday afternoon baseball. It'll be the Manitowoc Chips and the Bayport Pirates. Great to have you along on a sun-splashed afternoon. Manitowoc Chips, number 6 in the state rankings, as they have an impressive 17-1 record coming into tonight against the Bayport Pirate team that is coming off of a game yesterday. They recorded, Michael, 0 hits.
That was impressive.
And still won the game.
That's always a good thing. It doesn't matter how many times you hit it, it's how many times you score, and they managed to get one across.
Actually, as odd of that as, not only did Bayport get no hit, Notre Dame also got no hit. So yesterday, while Cole and Eric were broadcasting softball, we had the baseball game going on here that recorded a double no-hitter.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Today's broadcast of Bayport baseball is proudly supported by Zesty's Frozen Custard Grill, the finest frozen custard in town. By Bell & Health, Titletown Sports Medicine and Orthopedics. By Town Line Pub and Grill. Vandervest, Harley-Davidson, and Old 41 Premier Banquet Facility. By Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Specialists. Budget Blinds of Hardin Crivets and Doozy Sports Club. By Christ the World. Martin Construction. By Northeast Wisconsin Technical College. Mako's Floor Covering Center. By Gallagher's Pizza, Italian Food, and Irish Spirit. By Synergy Sports Performance, by Howard Commons, AD Images, Parker John's Barbecue and Pizza, and by members of the NEW Sports Radio Broadcasters Club. Great to have you with us on a Friday, and we'll bring you the starting lineups in this one. And first, we'll start off with the visiting shipbuilders of Manitowoc Lincoln High School. You want to go through these or you want me to?
Go ahead.
All right, I'll let you have the Bayport squad.
Gee, thanks.
Leading off for the Manitowoc Ships under the direction of head coach Bruce Steinbecker. Leading off in center field, Brady Hadley. Batting second at shortstop, Braden Steinbecker. Batting third, the pitcher enlisted as designated hitter 1, Noah Weck. Batting cleanup at first base, Gavin Lettenberger. Batting fifth, the catcher, Cameron Brown. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Cade Groppentine. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Evan Vogt. Batting eighth, the left fielder, Benson Dickrell. Batting ninth, the third baseman, Trenton Ducat. Again, your Manitowoc lineup, it is Hadley, Steinbecker, Weck, Lettenberger, Brown, Groppentine, Vogt, Dickrell, and Ducat. And now, Michael, your starting lineups for the Bayport Pirates.
Bayport's lineup, coached by Harvey Knutson. Batting leadoff, number 6 at second base, Caleb Sherrill. Left field, number 20, Evan Chickanowski. At shortstop, number 2, Carter Calise. Pitching tonight, Ethan Plog, number 18, batting cleanup. In the 5 spot, number 3, Cal Kesper, the catcher. Batting 6, Dylan Heyer, third baseman, number 10. 7th hole, number 34, Charles Lawson in the DH. Number 8 is number 4, Brooks Knutson at first base. 24, Carson Hawley, right fielder, batting in the 9th spot. And playing center field is number 17, Sawyer Larson, center field. So that's Sherrill, Chickanowski, Calise, Plog, Casper, Heyer, Lawson, Knutson, and Hawley, with Larson being DH4 playing center field.
we get set for the national anthem here on a Friday afternoon.
A lot of people here tonight taking advantage of the nice weather.
Oh, gorgeous for a Friday. There was no school today.
Oh,
Professional Development Day.
there was plenty of things to do, though. There was IV testing going on today.
Sure.
The Goody Triathlon was held in Pulaski today.
There.
So a lot of stuff happened today yet.
We will listen into the national anthem for tonight's ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask all in attendance, please rise if you are able. Gentlemen, remove your caps as we honor America with the performing of our national anthem. Singing the Star Spangled Banner is your friendly public address announcer, Troy Frisk. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er their ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
From Bayport High School, we bring tonight's baseball game. Today's umpires registered by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association. Their experience and integrity qualify them to enforce the rules of the game. Are you looking to stay in the game? Without officials, we do not have games. Become an official today. Reach out to your athletic director or to the WIA at wiaawi.org. Today's umpires, Jamie Praise in the field from De Pere, his 13th year as an official. He's at level 5 baseball. And your home plate umpire, it's Bill Scott from the Wisconsin Radio Network, or William Ostrowski, his 3rd year of umpiring the sport of baseball. As always, feel free to tweet the booth. Let us know where you might be listening from. We'd love to have you with us today. Send us a text. Tweet at us.
Should be an interesting matchup. I believe the last time they played, the Pirates hung with them. They just weren't able to finish it off. I believe the weather got to them as... if I recall correctly, a rainstorm came in towards the end of the game and pretty much put a damper on everything. But today we got lots of sunshine, and for the first time in quite a while, we've had a game where it's actually nice out and nobody's wearing their winter parkas.
And say Jake isn't coaching JV tonight where it's less than admirable.
Yeah, he was trying to decide whether or not to wear a t-shirt or not, or his vest with the heater on it. So, yeah, it should be a good night for baseball. We can get it in before the rain that's supposed to come through at about 7:30. It'll be a real good night.
Should be a very fun matchup on the mound. We'll have Matt Weck for the Manitowoc, Noah Weck for the Manitowoc Ships. Division I pitcher we'll get into throughout today. And Bayport sending their ace, Ethan Plog.
That's a good matchup. You got both teams #1 going at it.
So from the right side, it'll be Brady Hadley, the center fielder, to lead things off, and he'll take the first offering from Plog on the outer edge. Strike one. So Hadler, the leadoff spot. And he'll line a shot to short, and it's going to go for an E6. And Hadler's aboard. A line shot right at Calise. And he dropped to a knee. Probably didn't have to, and the ball just carried 2 inches over his glove.
Those are coming straight at you. Those are always tough to get a beat on, but Carter's a quality ball player. That should have been an easy catch and out. Well, we shake that one off and we move on to the next one. Mr. Frieder is listening to us tonight.
Back pick at first base after the offering catches the zone. 0-1. Braden Steinbecker, the shortstop. So 2 pitches to the first batter.
Must have did a lot of talking today. He needed to take the night off.
He was the MC this afternoon.
Well, that's right in his wheelhouse. He likes to talk.
Breaking pitch in, and Braden unable to get the bunt down, fouls it to the backstop, but it's quickly 0-2.
But because he didn't show up, we get to pick on him then.
That's all right. Braden, a .354 hitter coming into today. Again, 17-1 is Manitowoc as spoils the 0-2 offering to the right side. Again, it's snowballs and 2 strikes. Breaking pitch misses up from Plog. Plog will be going to community college to pitch next year in the JUCO realm of things.
I think that's a good opportunity for Ethan. There's been a lot of success for kids going to JUCO for a year or two and managing to turn that into something bigger down the road.
He's a FRCC Player of the Year a year ago. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Steinbecker going to ground one to the right side and just wide of the chalk.
First base coach was begging for a fair ball, but to no avail. He was overruled by the home plate ump, and usually that guy overrules everything.
Home plate umpire has all the way up to first base. And in this case, with the field umpire in the B slot, Bill Scott has the entire line. Ground ball as it jammed him up the middle. 4-6 relay is late at first, but there is one away on the fielder's choice. So they get the ground out to Sherrill. Calise on the underhand to him.
Yeah, you get the leadoff runner. That's the most important one. He's the guy that can hurt you.
4-6 fielder's choice. There's one away. It's Noah Weck. Pick-off move back to first and diving in safely is Steinbecker.
Ethan has a real nice pickoff move. He's just staring right at that first baseman and just waiting for the guy to take an extra step.
Boy, Noah Weck takes a healthy hack. 2 home runs on the season. 30 hits and 60 at-bats.
That's a pretty good
That's
average.
Not too shabby. And even 500 batting average. Fastball from Plog misses up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just underway, top of inning number 1 here from Bayport High School. Pitch misses wide to Weck. 2-1.
I think Ethan's kind of working the edges. He doesn't want to give him anything too good. He keeps kind of picking at the sides.
Weck ahead a little bit. See if he gets a pitch to drive here. 2-1, and he'll send one deep to center field. Going back is Larson towards the track, and he'll be able to track it down. A long fly out for Noah. And there are 2 away here in the ship half of inning number 1.
First baseman number 12.
That was about 10 feet short of clearing the fence. He could have put a good charge into it. Unfortunately, it's 365, so he didn't make it far enough.
Kick on the pitch. Fly ball slicing to the right side, and that will be out of play. Strike 1. Gavin Lettenberger, the first baseman. Clog again, the 0-1, outer edge, catches 0-2 now. Way ahead. And he'll spoil the 0-2 offering. If I'm not mistaken, with Lettenberger, Gavin was basketball player this year, played in all 25 games. The 0-2 chases high, strike 3, and down go the Ships. They get a runner via an air, fielder's choice, and 1 inning, or 1/2 innings in the books. To the bottom of the first we move. Ships 0, Pirates coming up. You're listening to Bayport Pirate Baseball.
A room update or building your dream home and don't know where to begin? The design team at Mako's will guide you through the selection process and put your mind at ease. Solutions and styles to make you the envy of the neighborhood. Mako's, your premier flooring center. Now that's value.
When things aren't quite right, the results can be less than ideal. We just need to make a few adjustments.
Bellin Health has created places that kids and teens feel are just right for them, for the things that teens need help with.
I believe this is yours. From band student to rock star, there's only Bellin Health.
You're listening to Bayport Pirates Sports on NEW Sports Radio at newsportsradio.com.
Noah to take the hill will face the Pirates. Team that got no hit 24 hours ago.
They haven't done real well swinging the bat all season.
Nope, and we kind of knew that. The pitching can match anybody, basically.
Yep.
Can the hitting score enough? I mean, you look at Ashwaubenon, right? They beat Ashwaubenon 2-0 and 2-1. If you scrap across a couple of runs, you'll be able to win a lot of ball games. Well, I think your magic number would be 3 or 4, right?
They went to the old standby. They went to the suicide squeeze to get the dub last night. So,
well, it was I'm not sure what inning it was in.
I was watching on, I want to say 5th.
It was walk, pass, ball,
yep.
Suicide squeeze.
Yep. Dylan Harley to squeeze down, and Cal Casper scored. Cal's been hitting better of late.
Leading
That's needed.
The Pirates, second baseman number 6, Caleb.
Mark Meyer watching with us. Brian Wheeler amongst others.
Leading off for the Pirates this half is Caleb Sherrill, our second baseman. Looks down to Coach Noy for the signs, and he steps in.
Weck the first offering. He'll pepper the outer edge with a strike. Nowak is going to Oklahoma State University. He'll be a Cowboy. Isn't there a song about not doing that?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, Toby Keith. Yeah, no, never mind.
Don't let your
babies grow up. Oh, that one too.
Ball wide on the 0-2 offering. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys.
Yeah, there is that one.
Although I tell you what.
Or Toby, and I should have been a cowboy.
Oklahoma State, a heck of a baseball program. The 1-2 offering. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. Strike 3 as Sherrill goes down with the backwards K.
That one tailed right back in on him, and Caleb just turned around and headed for the dugout. He didn't even get the bat off his shoulder.
Number 2 spot, Evan Tichanovsky. And Chicky will take one inner edge off the plate, ball 1.
That backed him up a little bit.
So Noah Weck coming in into today's game. 1-1 count after he fires his own. A .81 earned run average. He has tossed 26 innings, given up just 9 hits, and walked 9 as Chicky comes up late.
Got the bat off his shoulder, though. That's a start. You don't swing it, you can't hit it.
Weck to work quickly. The offering. Fastball misses high. Seen him clocked as high as 93 miles an hour. So
that's why he's going to Oklahoma State.
He's bringing it. Noah, 2 balls, 2 strikes to work home to Bayport's number 2 spot. And a breaking pitch misses just above the letters, 3-2.
It's a good thing Chicky's not 3 inches taller.
Chikanovsky, not the tallest guy. 3-2 offering, fastball, strike 3, looking. If you're not going to take the bat off your shoulders, Noah's just going to keep on in the zone.
Number 2, Carter Calise.
Carter Calise to bat. First offering to Carter is going to skip in on what was a breaking ball.
Lost it for a second.
Carter's playing at the next level. He's going to UW Lacrosse. As he'll fallen off the left side, 1-1.
Lacrosse, Stevens Point, and Whitewater are all playing in the conference tournament. I believe it's in Whitewater, if I'm not mistaken.
Up and in, 2 balls and a strike. We have Van Lannen at Stevens Point.
Yep.
You have Frank at Whitewater.
Correct. Don't believe there's anybody at Lacrosse yet.
Couple of Bayport alum from either of those teams. As the 2-1 offering swung and fouled to the left side by Calise, and the Bayport shortstop is sitting with 2 outs here and a 2-2 count. Noah Weck to work from the first base side of the rubber. He'll wind and come home inside with the 2-seam fastball. It's drawn full, 3-2.
That was a nice pitch. Just threw it a little too much inside.
Yeah, I like that. You buckle a guy inside with the 2-seamer. Weck again. This one's going to miss well low, and we have our first Pirate base runner. It's a 2-out walk. That'll bring up the pitcher, Ethan Plog.
Ethan's been in a little bit of a hitting slump. He's due to break out of that. No time like tonight to be a good time to break out of one.
Oh, it's funny, you see now he's in the cleanup spot in the lineup, right? So he's a pretty decent hitter.
Yep.
But when he was a sophomore and they'd bring him in to play defensively in right or whatever they would do with him, trying to figure out what to do in right, but he would never hit.
Yeah, I told you then he was probably one of the best hitters on the team.
You told me that. Falled off to the right side at 0-1. You told me that the sophomore class, and that's who you would have hitting. Well, he came in defensively only, and they did not trust his bat as a 10th grader.
Well, I can't blame him for that, but Ethan is very good with the stick. He's a good baseball player all around. Does a nice job in the outfield as well as the infield.
Calise is off, and a breaking ball is fouled to the back of the screen. So returning back to first base will be Calise. Think he's in motion again, 0-2?
I think he better be. You guys generate some activity out here. The bats aren't getting it done. You got to move them around some way.
Weck comes set at the belt, and he's going to have a pickoff attempt. Lettenberger, who's the lefty at first base, will apply the tag, but tardy. And again, Weck will come set. No balls, 2 strikes. The Bayport's cleanup spot here in the bottom of inning number 1. Kicking the pitch. Strike 3 looking. Noah Weck, 3 Ks all backwards. And the first comes to a close. Each team strands a runner. To the second we go. We have no score.
Mr. Ryder Fans Concession Stand is open for business.
Sports bar after sports bar after sports bar. All the same, right? What makes Anduzzi's so different? What makes Anduzzi's so different? Come and find out.
Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill. Zesty's serving up a full food and frozen custard menu. Now open right across from Bayport High School at 2639 Lineville Road. offering a different flavor of the day each day 11 until 9. Try their weekly special baskets or enjoy some of Zesty's awesome, fresh, frozen custard. Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill, the finest frozen custard in town.
I can call it anything. I don't matter.
Move to the top of inning number 2. We can bring you the Pirates defensively as we look here in the second. It'll be Chikanovsky, Larson, or Hawley from left to right. The infield of Heyer, Calise, Sherrill, and Knutson. Third to first. Casper behind the dish for Plog. He recorded a strikeout in his scoreless first inning of work.
Leading off for Manitowoc, the catcher, number 11, Cameron Brown.
Cameron Brown steps into the box for Manitowoc. And Ethan wants to get to work right away. First one's a ball, a little high and outside. There's a foul tip right back off the umpire. So we got a 1-1 count. Cal's going to give a little fresh ball, a little pep talk to Ethan, and we'll come back after it. Give the umpire a chance to recover.
No fun.
That one's a little upstairs. Ethan took a little something off of that one and couldn't get the Manitowoc batter to bite. There, he blew one right by him. We got a 2-2 count on Cameron Braun. Let's see if we can get the K. There's a tapper to third base. Dylan Heyer picks it up, throws over to first. The scoop, Knutson, and we get the out.
There's a nice play to charge there by Heyer at third. If you let that take another hop, it's going to be a little tricky of a play, and obviously you got to throw across all the diamond.
Yeah, and that was a slow one too. He had no choice but to come in on it. He got caught between hops. So and it was a nice stretch by Knutson over at first to help him out. Ethan just let one fly. It only landed about 4 feet up the backstop. Cal stood up, put his glove up, and it still was too high to catch.
Plog outer edge.
He's back in. 1-1. Right. I think I saw that in a movie once. Went just a bit outside. That was just a bit high. Ethan's struggling a little bit to find the zone here today. Ooh, there was a nice curveball. Cade Griepentine, the second baseman from Manitowoc, never even took his bat off his shoulder. And Ethan tried to come back with another curveball and didn't want to break across the plate. So he's worked him to a full count. He got one out, nobody on. And he got him swinging. There's strike 3. And we made it around the horn.
Not so much last time, right?
Yeah, that was a struggle last game I called with Mike. We're a little more confident this time. Now batting, Evan Volk, the right fielder. Ethan misses outside. Ethan's got to get himself in his groove, and then there's a swing. It's about every 2 pitches, and he's missing one, so he's got to get that groove in there. And Manitowoc will find a lot of seats in a hurry. Umpire calls time. Ethan's hat needs an adjustment. A lot of hair under that hat. Something Mr. Frieder doesn't have to worry about too often.
Yourself either, but
yeah,
Mike's the one that can't defend himself right now, right?
Right. I told you, he's not here. We get to pick on him. Lord knows he'd pick on us if he was here.
Never.
No.
You're not operating the clock.
That's true. Ethan put a little extra on that one. Lost his hat on the way through. He managed to strike out Evan, and Manitowoc ships go down in order. 1, 2, 3. That ends that half of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. And we're going to Cal Casper, Dylan Heyer, and Charles Lawson in the next half of the Pirates inning.
The World of Abrams, your #1 dealership with a veteran staff in all departments. 10 years experience and counting. Quality you can depend on. Chrysler World is your top dealer in customer satisfaction and sales satisfaction year in and year out. A full staff service and body department that'll work on all makes and models. Free estimates, a huge parts department. And they need cars. They'll buy any car, whether or not you purchase from them. Chrysler World of Abrams. Contact them. Follow them. Be sure to check them out.
Hey, Howard Swamico area.
Alex and Danielle here with your local budget blinds. We know you're on a budget with both time and money, so we make it easy.
We come over with our free in-home consultation and free design services for blinds, drapes, and shutters. You pick what you want, we measure, and you get the quote before we leave. And to top that off, right now, get 25% off. We have financing available and lifetime warranties.
Blinds installed in a couple hours.
Now that's easy. Call now.
And we're back for the Pirates half of the second inning. Cal Casper steps in to lead it off. And first pitch is fouled back over into the softball diamond, back over to the right side. Cal's been picking it up as of late. He's getting some good swings and he's making some good plays in the field. And now he's got a 1-1 count. Noah Heck comes through with a high pitch. And Cal got another one tailing off to the right side and out of play. Get a 1-2 count, getting a piece of the ball. Just a little bit late on it.
I mentioned UW Lacrosse a little earlier. On the drive back from Lacrosse, Steve Walsh, Manitowoc alum, listening in.
There's a ball. Cal, 2-2 count. And Cal's moving on next year. You'll be playing across the river in Minnesota at Winona State. As my son Jake says, the Harvard of the Midwest. Him and Coach Nelson say they no better place to go to school. I don't know if they learned anything, but it sure is pretty over there. Cal's worked a full count. Fouled one straight back at us. Good thing there's a net there.
You think you could have got your hand up in time?
No, I'd have let it hit Troy. You're welcome.
And if the ball didn't, you would have backhanded him?
I'd have picked him up and put him back in his chair. Here's a payoff pitch. Ball 4, get him inside. Cal draws a walk. Pirates have got a base runner. Let's see if they can do something with it. Coming up next, Dylan Heyer, our third baseman, number 10.
Welcome in Shane McCullen watching with us, Jane Russell, Marge Sutrick. Whether you're a Bayport fan, Manitowoc fan, or a baseball fan altogether, got a bunch of baseball scouts and stuff. We have 3 different radar guns going down below. We have like perfect game baseball here, some PBR scouting. Lots today with one of the premier pitching matchups in the state.
Yeah, you got some good ball players on the field today. There's Dylan, lays down a bunt to the right side. Heck comes over and fields it. And advances Cal. Dylan did a real nice job. He put that ball and he made the pitcher make a play on it. And Heck was up to the challenge. But in the meantime, we advance Cal over to second base, and the Pirates have a runner in scoring position.
Boy, look at that play that Weck makes. Holy smokes. To be able to snag that one moving to his left there, just able to get it.
Well, Charles Lawson steps into plate. Chuck Steak's due for a good hit here.
Another UW school involved, right?
He's going for football, though.
Yeah, well.
There's a ground to the right side. First baseman advances the runner to third base. That's a nice job by Charlie. Moves the runner around and put the ball in play. So now the Pirates got a runner at third base with 2 outs.
First baseman number 4, Brooks Knudsen.
See if our first baseman can put a play. Brooks Knudsen stepping into the box. Base hit will score a run. There's a strike. little tip off to the left side, out of play. That one might have made the long jump hit.
I do it every time it gets old.
Brooks straightens that out a little bit and drops her in play, and we'll get a run out of it. Got an 0-2 count. There's a chopper in the middle of the field. Third baseman coming across the field makes the throw and got him in time.
Oh, great play to come all the way over. If he doesn't charge that one, I think that's going to be an infield single.
Yeah, that would. Shortstop did not have a play on it. And third baseman was moving in the right direction. So Pirates get a runner on base and can't get him home. That happened a couple of times the game against Notre Dame last night where they could get the runner around the third base, but they just couldn't get him home. But we got runners on and we're moving things around. So going into the top of the third, it's going to be Pirates 0 and Manitowoc Ship 0.
Townline Pub and Grill. Looking for a place to grab some food? Stop at Townline. Taste the mouth-watering burgers, gourmet pizza, and endless appetizers, offering a casual atmosphere and a lively feel. Why not stop in on the way to the game? Grab a bite to eat after the game, too. A night out, a group gathering after a sporting event, or even a birthday. We want to thank you for your patronage. Townline, where the people come for the food and stay for the fun.
When you're hurt, you shouldn't have to wait for care. You could be kept waiting for weeks at most healthcare organizations, but at OSMS, we prioritize you. I'm Dr. Jason Klein, orthopedic surgeon and physician owner at OSMS. I want you to get in and get treated with the highest quality of care so that you can get back to doing things you love. Don't wait. Come see one of our orthopedic physicians at our acute injury walk-in clinic, where you can receive same-day orthopedic care, usually without a referral.
Top of inning number 3. Manitowoc, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bayport, no runs, no hits, 1 error, and 2 left. Inning number 3 from Bayport High School. Chris Lehrman, Michael Plummer, Connor Olson. FRCC baseball that sees 1 more week of conference games. And then it comes to the seed meetings already, and then the postseason a week after that, and boom.
The season's gone by fast. It'll be
Always
over.
does.
Be over
By the
before
time
you
we
know it.
finally get to warm weather, it's like, oh,
We're
crap.
done.
Yep.
And we had a warm spring on every day except when we played baseball.
Blog's going to fire one a tad low to open up the third. For the Ships, it's 8-9-1. Benson Dickrell to lead off, and he'll take a second one just below the knees.
Hopefully the weatherman's wrong because I looked at the weather and it looked like rain for the end of all next week. There's a swing and a miss.
With the 8th spot in the order, you're ahead 2-0. I think you should be tanking there, but Dickrell comes up empty and Plog's ready to work as soon as he gets the ball back. Now it's 2-2. Ethan Plog to work. The Bayport lefty slider hung out there and fouled off to the left. We'll do it again at 2-2. Plog ready as Dickrell waits. Payoff, breaking pitch, inner edge. The bender finds his zone for a backward strikeout.
I think he hurt his back on that one. He bent 4 different directions all at the same time.
Trying to bail out of the way.
He couldn't get out of the way.
The little lefty on lefty. And
when he realized it wasn't going to hit him, he was like, I can't even swing the bat. Just turn around and go back to the dugout.
Trenton Ducat comes up tardy on the first pitch fastball. Just high. Are they going to say he went 0-2?
Yep. Ethan's starting to pound his own. He's getting warmed up now.
0-2 offering. Plog breaking pitch. That's going to be spoiled. Very tardy on the swing, but Ducat gets a piece of it. I'm assuming Trenton is the son of former football coach Rick. Outer edge, strike 3 looking. There's another Plog strikeout as we move to the top of the order with 2 down.
And then we blew it. So much for going around the horn. We're going to have to start setting a line on that. The success of us getting it around the horn with no errors.
That is Rick's kid. Here's Hadler again. He'll take one for a strike.
Oh, Ethan's warmed up and he's pounding his own. Nice low strike there. Nothing much the batter could do with it.
That one, the batter chases an eye-high fastball. It's quickly 0-2 on Brady. Lined one to shorter for his first time that the shortstop just totally whiffed on. Ethan to work. Ball lifted to the right side, up and out of play. We'll do it again at 0-2.
Brooks gives chase over to it, but he had to run through 3 fences and then jump to get it.
Ethan to work through the ship's half of the third. The pitch home. Breaking pitch is popped up to the right side. Knutsen's in foul territory. Brooks will get there, pull it in. 3 up, 3 down. And the inning comes to a close. To the bottom 3 we go. We still have no score. Manitowoc and Bayport.
Glory, greatness, legend. Get the best at Vandervest Harley-Davidson. We've got the largest selection of new and pre-owned bikes in the Green Bay area and beyond. Sportsters, Softails, Street Glides, touring bikes, trikes, and more. Iconic Harley-Davidsons, plus award-winning Circle of Excellence service, genuine Harley-Davidson parts, and motor clothes that move. Look for the Big Log Cabin at 1966 Velp Avenue. Vandervest Harley-Davidson, Green Bay's destination dealership for everything Harley-Davidson.
At Myron, we're building excellent.
Beginning, and they used to do the triathlon where you put them in the pool. That kind of got a little sketchy sometimes.
Bottom of inning number 3 from Bayport High School.
Leading off, looks like Carson Hawley fouls one back, and he got over the fence, sort of. Dribble.
Let's just pay attention to the camera. I don't understand. I'm doing. I know. That's why I told him. I'm not doing anything that I feel my job is here. 0-1. That's why I told him. And it's quickly 0-2. I don't have anything to play music with. I know. Weck to make quick work, and Carson Hawley fouls it back.
Nice swing at that one. He just a little bit underneath it. Popped her straight back.
Noah again, the 0-2. Nice slide piece in the turf. And Hawley goes after it. And there's one away in the Pirate third.
Second baseman number 6, Caleb Shiro.
That young man can definitely pitch.
And sometimes well.
Yes. He doesn't miss too often, that's for sure. Got a lot of movement on that ball.
Sure. He swung this time.
Yeah, he got the bat off. Squirrel got it moving. That's a good start.
First time he struck out on 4 pitches, didn't swing at any of them.
I don't even think he took the bat off his shoulder. I think he was just admiring the work of Noah Weck. Now he's not in awe anymore. Now he's going to play some ball. Swung through that one.
Chases a pitch at the eyes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cheryl lift one to the right side. Slicing. That'll get towards the fence. Not able to get there. Good effort for Lettenberger. Suppose I haven't gone through the defensive alignment of Manitowoc yet. I'll have to do that, yep.
Caleb's got another chance here. Let's see if he can do something with it.
1-2. Weck's going to spike one home. Ball, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And we've gone full. A 3-2 offering. Caleb will lift one high to the left side, but that'll be well out of play.
I think that's the first time I saw anybody in front of him. Everything has been fouled off to the right. I think that's the first time anyone's pulled one to the left.
We've seen curveball, we've seen slider. Does he have a changeup? Because that's what you should go to next, right? He's way ahead of the fastball. See what Weck can do here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, Bayport's leadoff spot. Fastball spoiled to the right side onto the softball field.
Squirrels on him. Swinging a bat, getting a piece of it. Something will happen. Hopefully it's good.
Still 3-2. Nowak again from the mound. Breaking pitch down on the turf, and it's a 1-out walk. Very good and impressive at bat by Caleb Sherrill.
Made a tone for the first at bat. See if Chicky can move him around.
Evan went down looking. Back in the first, as diving back in safely with Sherrill at first. Weck from the first base side of the rubber. Kick and the pitch home, and Chikanovsky takes the one in for a strike.
Caleb's got good speed at first base. He could be a threat to steal if they can get him a little bit more of a jump.
0-1 count. He is off. Pitch is in there for a strike. Steal
Safe.
attempt to second, and does Sherrill hold the base? He does, as he swipes second successfully.
Good thing it wasn't wet. He just slid right by it and ended up out in left field.
I'd say one of the things with turf, you have to start your slide earlier almost, and you have to be more careful to hold the bag. Kind of have to work on your finger strength for that purpose.
Well, he's got the oven mitt on.
That doesn't help you hold the base well.
No, he put some Velcro on it maybe.
Extra duct tape on the bottom part?
Yeah, 2-sided tape. Slap your hand on it and it'll stick right there. Chicky falls one off to the left side. An 0-2 count on him with 1 out. Runner in scoring position. See if he can punch one through on the right-hand side. Second baseman's. Hey, loops one over the shortstop into left field. That'll score a run.
That's going to get down for a base hit. Coming in to score will be Sherrill, and it's an RBI single.
Nice little piece of hitting there by Chicky. Just did enough to get it over the shortstop. Dropped it into left field. Caleb was on his horse, and Coach Noy had him rounding third and heading for home.
Just dump one just into the left center field gap.
See if Carter can keep it going here. Well, he broke up the no-hitter.
For both Scots again. Calise will spoil on the left side. So Bayport takes a 1-0 lead. Weck continues from the stretch. Pitch, and Calise will fall off again to the left side.
Same spot, just a little bit behind him. An 0-2 count on him. Weck is ready to go. Chicky's got a big lead at first base.
See if Evans off at first. Nope, he's going to stay put as Calise tries to lift one past the shortstop, and there safely he is.
Just got underneath it a little bit. Couldn't
Shortstop.
get enough of it.
Steinbecker was there. Line out to short. And Ethan Plog now with 2 away. Thought maybe he was going to fist one over, but
I thought he was. Shortstop was playing pretty deep in the hole already. He only moved over about 4 steps and just waited for it to come down.
Plog rips one. First pitch swinging to left. Couple of hits on the board here in the inning.
Big E turned on that one in a quick hurry, and that was through the infield before either the third baseman or the shortstop moved.
And we're going to have a courtesy runner for the pitcher at first. Plug will come off immediately. And Bayport will put a runner at first base.
Courtesy runner. At first base, number 5, Caden Hendricks.
Caden Hendricks is aboard with Lettenberger playing behind him. Casper now with a couple of ducks on the pond.
Let's see if we can get some RBIs here. Open up the lead a little bit.
Plog just pulled that first pitch fastball through the left side.
A lot of room on the right side of the field. There he goes.
Breaking pitch, and it's going to be a cue shot off the end of the bat. Easy play for the second baseman, Grapentine. And he'll lightly toss it to Lettenberger. And gone are the Pirates in the third. But they do score a run. They get an RBI base knock from Evan Chikanovsky. And the Pirates, they have a 1-0 lead. To the fourth, we move. Pirates on top. You listen to Bayport Pirate Baseball.
This is how I convinced my dad to go to NWTC. Every day, Dad would get home from work and be like, "Hey, honey." So I was like, "Dad, haven't you always told me I should go after my dreams?" And he said, "Well, of course." And I'm like, "Well, then why don't you?"
So that's what I did. I went to NWTC for design and graphic technology. Good thing dream jobs can happen at any age.
Hungry? Check out this deal on the best pizza in Wisconsin.
I love this pizza.
And you'll love getting $5 off any Gallagher's Pizza order of 30 or more. Call us for delivery. It's the best way to feed your office for lunch.
Luxury vinyl floors are waterproof, kid-proof, and pet-proof, so they can stand up to real-life conditions. You'll find the largest selection at Mako's. Do it yourself or trust our guaranteed installation. Mako's, your premier flooring center. Now that's value.
Top of inning number 4 from Bayport High School. We have a Bayport 1-0 lead. Remember to save the date. Join us on Friday, July 26th, our 4th annual NEW Sports Radio Golf Outing. We've been able to support our broadcast students with a scholarship fundraiser. We have handed out over $2,000 in scholarships. Save the date, sign up, and join us from Wander Springs Golf Course on Friday, July 26th, as we support our students. Bayport, Notre Dame, De Pere, Kiel, our student broadcasters that have been a part of and made what we do possible, including here at Bayport for 10 years now.
Maybe we should do color on that outing.
There's a seed to center field, and Sawyer Larson is there. A one-pitch fly ball out from Braden Steinbecker.
Maybe I can get the rookie to come and we can do play-by-play for your golf outing.
Rookie did the golf broadcast with me last spring. He did tell me that he had to get into a hockey game with me this year. That did not happen. Although I sort of made that decision when his son opted not to play Bayport hockey this winter. He elected to play Waha with Green Bay United as Weck's going to fall off the 1-0 offering.
Yep, that's over the dugout and into the softball field.
One ball, one strike on Weck. Noah flew one out to deep center field. Back of the first inning. Pitch, ground ball to third. Waiting back on it is Higher. Throw across the diamond. And Knudsen goes up to get it. There are 2 away.
Dylan stayed down on it and scooped it up, made a nice throw over to first base.
One of the nice things about the turf, right? You don't have to, for the most part, if the ball doesn't hit a seam, you're not going to have any lips. Should not have any.
You don't get any
bad
crazy.
hops.
Yeah, you don't get any crazy bounces. That's for sure. It does tend to stay low.
I don't really care who the groundskeeper is. It's typically, especially at the high school level.
That's over, foul ball.
It'll be a challenge to keep things for nice hops all the way around. 0-2 quickly. It is Lettenberger.
You mean to tell me Mr. Sheedy doesn't have anything to do but ride around on a ball diamond all day? I know he does that in the
Well, let
fall.
me tell you what. Not saying he doesn't do that all day. Breaking pitch, and Gavin takes that one in the turf. 1-2. Now 2-2.
I've seen Tim run a mean weed eater.
I think he watches people run the weed eater. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Plug to come home. Lettenberger lifts one deep to right field. Going out in the corner, and it's going to be caught in foul ground, or fair ground, but caught nonetheless by Hawley. And down go the Ships, 1, 2, 3. Bottom 4, Pirates holding on to a 1-0 lead.
We got smoking good ribs, wings and pizza, Parker John's. Sides made from scratch, hickory smoked meats, yeah, Parker John's. Come on down to Parker John's for pizza or barbecue. Smoking daily just for you. We got smoking good ribs, wings and pizza, Parker John's. I see you down there, it's the place to meet ya. Parker John's, Parker John's.
Bottom of inning number 4. Manitowoc defensively we have yet to get to, so we'll look at them. Left to right, it's Dickrell, Hadler, Vogt. Third to first, Ducat, Steinbecker, Grappentine, Lettenberger. Catchers Cameron Brown. And doing the pitching is Noah Weck, who has worked 3 innings, surrendered 1 run on the 2 hits that Bayport collected last inning.
Dylan Heier.
Dylan takes first pitch for a strike on the outside half of the plate. And Weck comes right back with the same pitch, just a little bit too far outside that time. Got a 1-1 count. There's a strike across the knees. Dylan Fall tipped that one back.
But does Weck hold the ball for 5 seconds even after he gets it back from his catcher?
He doesn't waste any time. One thing I noticed a while back, when they played De Pere, I forget the pitchers from De Pere, but he'd get on the mound and it was just rapid fire. The Pirates got to step out of the box, break his momentum, break his routine a little bit. Don't be afraid to step out, make him reset. Just give him something to think about, because if you just stay in there, he's just going to keep throwing it. He'll get in a good rhythm.
I did that pitch against Two Rivers once, where I got the ball through, and I told my catcher we're throwing all fastballs until we get to 2 strikes, and then we still might throw all fastballs, but just catch it and go. And the batter's really uncomfortable. There's a major league pop-up to the left side, is going to be into the third base bullpen.
Made it to the bullpen.
Makes the batter really uncomfortable. Then as a pitcher, you're just in such a rhythm. You just catch it and go, catch it and go. No standing around, no waiting. You just the fluidity of keep moving. And then finally it took the third batter all of a sudden started calling time to slow things down, but it was a good rhythm.
Yeah, that's definitely in a pitcher's favor. Hey, they got the same problem throwing it around the horn that we have. That one ended up in left field.
Each team has botched that once.
We'll just give it back to Weck and come back after him. So, the batter needs to dictate the motion. And if he's going to stand in there and just let him keep running his rhythm, then you're going to run into trouble.
Weck working quickly as always. Fouled back 0-2. Brooks Knutson after Lawson struck out. I have Weck with 6 strikeouts as he's gone through 3 2/3. Make it 7 through 4. As he strikes out the side. 1K, 2K, 3 strikeouts in the 4th. To the 5th we go. Pirates lead at 1-0.
I don't even have time for story.
Hey, let's be honest. You know how it is. If you're a sports fan, there is no such thing as too much sports information. Well, that's just one of the reasons to follow Voice of BP on Twitter. We're talking live tweeting every Bayport broadcast. And don't stop there. Like us on Facebook, because when it comes to Pirate sports, the more ways to get it, the better.
Hungry? Check out this deal on the best pizza in Wisconsin.
I love this pizza.
And you'll love getting $5 off any Gallagher's Pizza order of 30 or more. Get Wisconsin's best pizza, dine-in or delivery at any of our 4 locations, open until 10.
Considering a room update or building your dream home and don't know where to begin? The design team at Mako's will guide you through the selection process and put your mind at ease. Solutions and styles to make you the envy of the neighborhood. Mako's, your premier flooring center. Now,
welcome in Jared Meyer. That is a Manitowoc graduate. Played softball with Jared in Kellnersville for Spuds all the time. And if I'm not mistaken, I could be, Jared is married to a Bayport grad.
Oh, he had a little class to his family.
But welcome in, Jared. Andy Tice also watching with us.
Off for the ships.
Good to have you with us as we are on the top of inning number 5. Bayport, a 1-0 lead as they got 2 hits off of Noah Weck so far. Ships trying to get to Ethan Plog for the first time today as Ethan catches his own 0-1. Plog, the Bayport lefty. Breaking pitch just up.
I think that one might have froze the umpire a little bit.
I think it was up. And you know why it was a ball?
Because he said so.
The umpire said so. That one misses low. 2-1. Two balls and a strike.
I'm thinking he went around.
He did. Cameron Brown chased one up and in. Didn't really chase it. He couldn't keep his bat back. And now you go right up the ladder again, right? He did it the last time. This time he's going to be tardy on a fastball and it's strike 3.
I'll blow one right by him through the meat of the strike zone.
Second baseman, number 2, Kane Gruppentine.
I went to school with a Braun at Stevens Point. Derek Braun. I believe he's a chiropractor in Manitowoc. He was a classmate of Mr. Frieder's.
So perhaps that could be a relation?
I asked Mike. It's not his son, but could be relation somewhere else.
Quickly 0-2.
Well, Derek had a sister, Susie, but I don't believe she kept her same last name.
Strike 3.
Oofta.
Looking.
I wonder if Ethan gets paid by the hour. He's losing money if he does.
Right fielder, number 6, Evan Vogt.
I have Plog with 7 strikeouts to match his counterpart.
So if you had to pick a pitcher to make a team, which one do you take?
Out of these two?
Out of Ethan and Noah. First pick of the draft. They're both there.
I don't know that you can go wrong with either, right?
You can't make a bad pick.
0-2, breaking pitch up and out.
Let's try to get him to chase something.
I was incorrect. Jared's wife did not go to Bayport. Strike 3, swinging. To the bottom of the 5th, Bayport clinging to the lead. It's 1-0.
I'm a people person. I'm a movie buff.
I'm a data wizard.
It's time to thrive in a career you love and soar higher with NWTC, where you can excel in a flexible, career-focused program that fits you, what you enjoy doing, and how you want to learn. Whether that's in person or online, it all starts at NWTC. Soar higher with us.
Chrysler World of Abrams, your #1 dealership with a veteran staff in all departments. 10 years experience and counting. Quality you can depend on. Chrysler World is your top dealer in customer satisfaction and sales satisfaction year in and year out. A full staff service and body department that'll work on all makes and models. Free estimates, a huge parts department. And they need cars. They'll buy any car, whether or not you purchase from them. Chrysler World of Abrams. Contact them. Follow them. Be sure to check.
Pitches, 49 strikes. Weck's got 65 pitches for 47 strikes.
Play here in the bottom of the 5th. And
Ethan's faced one less batter.
Right fielder, number 24, Carson
Hawley Cheryl Chikanovsky.
Sounds like runs to me.
There's a ground ball left side. First pitch swinging again.
I should be a prognosticator. Just don't bet on what I tell you.
Number 6, Caleb Sherrill.
So Jared married a Hodkowitz. So I was just guessing that because Wes is a Bayport grad.
That's a Pulaski.
That's what he just said. He's got lots of Pulaski family.
In that case, he's thinning the gene pool out. Coach Crozy and myself both did the same thing. We married young ladies from Pulaski.
Well, his wife is from actually Wauwatosa East, but all her relatives are up there, he said. But
okay. Again, I'm sure she added a touch of class to his family.
Jared, a good fun guy. Plays in the Kenny's tournament, if you'd be familiar with that at all.
No.
You heard of that? No? The Kenny's Club. Huge slow pitch softball tournament. Not quite as big as it had been maybe a decade, 10, 15 years ago, but snap throw back to first. It's going to get past, and now Hawley's going to get up to second base at the very least. And now Coach Noy is not pleased at third base.
He never looked.
Carson Hawley slid to second on a pop-up slide. Never once picked up the third base coach, who was past third base towards the left field side of the coaching box, calling for him. Never once got eye contact. And he very well could have been coming to third.
He had plenty of time to make that play. He was determined he was going to slide, and he never looked towards third the whole way going into second.
Pick up your coaches. Could have been picking them up and put them down an extra 90. Steady sits at second to squaring a bunt with Sherrill, and he's going to pop this one up to Lettenberger. And the first baseman's going to come in and make the putout.
Dodged a bullet there, because had the second baseman been anywhere near second base of the shortstop, we'd have had a double play. Because Hawley was about 3/4 of the way to third base, and he had to turn around and beat feet. As it was, the second baseman almost beat him back from first base.
Chikanowski had the RBI single last time. He'll foul through the first one here. Evan, the left fielder. And now a pickoff play at second, and not Hawley's inning as he gets back picked.
He got fooled by Manitowoc's defense. They all yelled bunt and went into bunt coverage. Chikanowski never squared, and Hawley froze. And they got picked off at second base.
No runner, 2 away now.
That's smart baseball by Manitowoc there. That's well coached.
Gano 2. And Chikanowski spoils that one. Just look at this here quickly. All of a sudden, everybody starts moving for bunt. Nobody squared, and
he froze. Carson is like, what do you mean the bunt? Nobody's bunting.
Now Chikanowski's going to ground one to third here. Throw across the diamond. Great scoop. And that is the third out of the fifth. Boy, Ships get out of one. Could have had runner at third, nobody out. Instead, Bayport strands nobody. Sixth inning, it's 1-0. You listen to Bayport Pirates softball. Or sorry, baseball.
That was a nice play by Ducat there, charging again.
The freedom you've been searching for? We found it. It's on 2 wheels. Start your journey today at Vandervest Harley-Davidson of Green Bay.
Townline Pub and Grill. Looking for a place to grab some food? Stop at Townline. Taste the mouth-watering burgers, gourmet pizza, and endless appetizers, offering a casual atmosphere and a lively feel. Why not stop in on the way to the game? Grab a bite to eat after the game, too. A night out, a group gathering after a sporting event, or even a birthday. We want to thank you for your patronage. Townline, where the people come for the food and stay for the fun.
Top of inning number 6 in a 1-0 game.
I was just looking at the stat lines for the pitchers. After 5 complete innings, Ethan Plog's thrown 68 pitches for 49, with 49 of them being strikes. He's faced 16 batters. Noah Welch has thrown 72 pitches, 54 of them strikes. He's faced 20 batters, so pretty even in the mound. Pirates just managed to have the lead 1-0.
First pitch fouled back from Benson Dickrell, the left fielder.
Fouled another one back off to the left.
Spoil the 0-2.
Holy smokes, we had a foot race between Coach Knudsen and the third base coach for Manitowoc. Guess who won? And it wasn't Coach Knudsen.
Shocking.
Yeah, but he was on it. He's cat-like. He pounced right out of that dugout, and he said, you got to go ahead and take it.
Plog picks up what is his 9th strikeout of the game. Second time he's got Benson to go down, and now it's Trenton Ducat.
Oh, swung right through that one.
0-2. Yeah, Plog is, which pitcher works faster?
Noah definitely does.
Pitch inner edge, strike 3 looking.
Noah's got so much hair under his head, he's got to keep adjusting it so it stays on his head.
Oh, you mean Ethan does?
Or Ethan does, I'm sorry.
Strikeout 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third, none in the fourth, 3 in the fifth, 2 already in the sixth, as it's Brady Hadler, the leadoff spot here in the Ship's 6th inning. And he will lay off a high fastball.
Thought about it. The hands were moving, and just the head of the bat stayed back. Oh, that was a nice curve. Right over the outside part of the plate.
Outer edge again, strike 2. Cruise control for a guy who in the first 2 innings really struggled finding the zone consistently. Ethan Plog trying to nail things down. Strike 3 looking. He just struck up the side, back-to-back frames. Bottom 6, the Pirates have that 1-0 lead as we continue on.
I think Nathan called that in the dugout because he's pretty excited.
Hey, Howard, Swamico area.
Alex and Danielle here with your local budget blinds. We know you're on a budget with both time and money, so we make it easy.
We come over with our free in-home consultation and free design services for blinds, drapes, and shutters. You pick what you want, we measure, and you get the quote before we leave. And to top that off, right now, get 25% off. We have financing available and lifetime warranties.
Blinds installed in a couple hours.
Now that's easy. Call now.
We got smoking good ribs, wings, and pizza. Parker John's. Sides made from scratch, hickory smoked meats, yeah. Parker John's. Come on down to Parker John's for pizza or barbecue. Smoking daily just for you. We got smoking good ribs, wings, and pizza. Parker John's. I see you down there, it's the place to meet ya. Parker John's. Parker John's.
You know, people always love offense. I live for pitchers' duels. I could watch Greg Maddux out there or Glavin or whomever is on the mound. I love.
Maddox was so good, though. Glavin, I love watching Maddox because he did tricks with the ball. He did so many things that.
The movement that he had.
Oh, my goodness.
1-0 your score. Another pitcher's duel.
Pirates have got 1 hit for the game, and Ethan's not giving
2,
up any.
Right? Or 3? Oh, yeah, they got 2 in the third. They got that leadoff single last week.
That's right. I'm sorry. 3 hits. 3 hits in the game. I'm sorry.
The game total has 3 hits.
Yes. Ethan hasn't given up any to Manitowoc. He's not letting them play in the park.
Yesterday, Notre Dame and Bayport played a rain out from Tuesday. Fouled back. And the Notre Dame pitcher threw a no-hitter. Bayport got no hit yesterday, but in the 5th inning, Bayport had 2 walks. There was a passed ball, and then a suicide squeeze. Bayport won 1-0 in a game where both teams threw a no-hitter.
I can't believe Notre Dame allowed a suicide squeeze. That's been a staple of Bayport's offense forever. They had to know it was coming. Dylan Heyer executed an excellent bunt, and it made it work.
Jared says, ground ball up the middle, base hit.
Attaboy, Carter put the bat on it.
Jared goes, you like pitcher's duels, so less time to fill. We can't even get into euchre time with the quick-moving games, though.
Oh. I hardly have time to tell stories.
Took me to the, 4th inning until I finally got Manitowoc's defense up on the screen for you. That's just good baseball game. Runners off immediately on the first one. Let him steal second on the first pitch as Calise is in there with the steal. Yeah, 1-run lead isn't always too safe when you have Weck slated to bat in the 7th inning. We play here in the bottom of the 6th. Now Plog, yep, I figured he'd try to bunt, and he whiffs at a bunt here. 2. If you're asked to bunt, just get the bunt down. Don't jab at it. Give yourself up, square, get your guy to third.
I was busy answering Mr. Frieder.
Pitch, and Noah works through.
Now Ethan knows
Plog.
how it feels. He's striking everybody else out. Now we get to find out what it's like to be on the other end of one.
Got to bunt that guy to third. Nope. End up strikeout. So Noah's able to keep Calise at second. Still have Casper and Heyer to get through. The catcher and third baseman. In the future Oklahoma State Cowboy. Runner is off for third, and a swipe of third base on the pitch outside. Chris Learman, Michael Plummer, and Connor Olson with you. Connor, our broadcast student, doing the camera work on the nice camera views up here. Casper swings through a fastball, 1-1.
Well, you have him swing away or you have him bunt.
Well, I thought there he was going to have to come with a strike, but Calise just got up from stealing third, so I don't know if you'd steal twice in a row, but I don't think you can bunt him in right now.
Cal's a good bunter. We can lay one down.
Whack almost throws into the backstop. Great job by Cameron Brown to move to his right to keep that one at bay. 2-1. Now he's got to come, right?
Yeah, he's got to bring one right down the plate. It's a good opportunity for Cal to get an RBI and get another run for the Pirates. He's been swinging the bat well.
Brown sets up on the outer edge. 2-1 breaking pitch.
He checked a good one.
Just low. 3-1. Boy, that was a really good time to call a breaking pitch, too.
Our pitcher, Mr. Wack, is not real happy with the call. He wanted to know where it was at, and the umpire just told him.
3-1. Is Casper going to get first, or is he going to get one to swing at here? You don't. Boy, this is a tough spot, right? Does Cal, do you have a safety or suicide on here because it's 3-1?
No, you let
pitch
him.
Home, and he's going to spike one home. Runner's going to come in. Ball 4, run scores, Bayport, 2-0.
Oh, took that out of the whole quandary now. Somebody at Manitowoc was paying attention.
I think Weck in that situation, you're a little worried that they're going to end up squaring because of the 3-1 count, and he ends up spiking it.
Yeah, I don't know if he saw Carter make a break for home and it drew his attention, or what's your instant replay show?
Yep, Brown can't find it after it gets spiked in, and the Pirates have a 2-0 lead now. And now we're going to have Coach Steinbecker, and a meeting of the minds allows you to reminder that skating's now open to Howard Commons. Join us for rollerblading and roller skating each Friday 4 till 9, Saturdays noon till 9, or Sundays from noon till 5. Join us for open skating. Skate rentals available. Bring your own. Stay for a beer in the beer garden. Enjoy your weekend. Visit discoverthecommons.com for more information.
Looks like Pirates are pinch hitting for or a change of hitters. Got number 9 coming in. I'm not even sure where we're at in the lineup. I lost track. Not sure if he's pinch hitting or if he is just if he's going to be moving into.
That's what Dylan was slated at.
Dylan Heyer was at third.
Home plate umpire.
Ben Jensen's coming in to take some swings.
New hitter here.
We'll find out.
Ground ball, third base line. That's a fair ball. Casper's going to touch second and get to third. They'll hold him there. The first pitch rip again.
There's a clutch hit. There's a clutch hit. Pulled it right down the third base line, and
designated hitter number 34, Charles.
Nice single by Ben Jensen. Going to put a courtesy runner in for him.
Boy, just inside the bag at third.
First base number 5, Caden Hendricks.
1 out, runner in scoring position at third. Chuck Steak upset bat. Poor kid's got a lot of names. Charles, Charlie, Chuck Steak. See if Master Lawson can find one out in the outfield.
Lawson's going to take a fastball, and They're going to allow the runner to get in, Hendricks, to get into second base. Lawson can hop one over the infield, score another, maybe two more.
All he's got to do is put her in left center field, and we're going to be running for a couple of days. Left fielder's holding the line, and now he's shading back over towards center. They got Charlie definitely shaded to the right side.
Ball up.
Noah Weck looks like he's getting a little frustrated on the bump. He's at 88 pitches.
Kicking the pitch. Lawson on a bender comes up empty. 2-2.
Come on, Chuck.
Well, Weck throwing 90. He's supplying the power. Just put the barrel or part of the bat on.
Just stick the bat out there and let him hit it.
2-2. Here comes Noah. Breaking pitch off the end of the bat towards the first base dugout and foul.
Pretty easy game. Just put the bat out and let him hit it.
Noah Weck laboring here in the sixth. Bottom six, it has Bayport. 2 runs. Pitch misses up. Ball. Nope.
Whoa,
strike 3 looking.
That was painted right on the outside half or outside part of the plate. What do we got now? Number 15 is in the bat for Brooks Knudsen.
Number 15, Craig Cabot.
Craig Cabot's coming in to get some cracks here. See if he can get a couple runs in. He got 2 outs, runners on second and third. Looking to Coach Noy to tell him some inspiring information.
So Weck's going to elect to go from the windup, and Cabot elects to swing out of his gourd. Oh, my goodness.
Good thing he had his cleats tied, or he'd have swung right out of him.
Say, you come off the bench, and first pitch, you swing for the downs. Now he gets jammed up the first base line, but
foul.
Lettenberger will pick that up foul. 0-2 quickly.
Well, if you're going to take your cuts, take good ones. They tell you to bunt. They told you to swing. We got him shaded to right field. A lot of room in left center.
The 0-2 misses high to Cabot. Craig is the drum major, directing the band this afternoon at the staff appreciation get-together at Bayview.
Craig is a young man with a lot of different abilities.
Strike 3 swinging, and Weck gets through the 6th. Pirates do get an insurance run. It's 2-0. To the 7th we go. Pirates trying to finish this one out. Listen to Bayport Pirate baseball.
Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill. Zesty's serving up a full food and frozen custard menu. Now open right across from Bayport High School at 2639 Lineville Road. Offering a different flavor of the day, each day 11 until 9. Try their weekly special baskets or enjoy some of Zesty's awesome, fresh, frozen custard. Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill, the finest frozen custard in town.
Top of inning number 7. And for the Ships, down by 2. Great part of the lineup to be at. 2-3-4. Steinbecker, Weck, Lettenberger. If you're Plag, you want to get the first one because the second one could tie it up in one pitch.
Leading off for the Ships, the top of the 7th, the shortstop, number 15, Braden Steinbecker.
Ethan Plog here in the 7th. The wind and fire. Strike one on the outer edge. Pitch misses low, 1-1. Great to have you all with us again as we move throughout the afternoon. Line shot left side. Manitowoc just recorded their first hit as Bayport had gone 13 straight innings without surrendering one. Plug threw a no-hitter earlier this year that we broadcast. He had gone 6 no-hit innings the day after Bayport had gone 7 no-hit innings.
I think Ethan let that one a little bit too much over the meat of the plate, and Steinbecker did a nice job turning on it.
Now it's Weck. He's going to get jammed on the first pitch. This is where you're a little bit worried. 2 home runs, 2 doubles, four doubles, 2 triples. Noah Weck waits for the 0-1, change up, just off the plate, 1-1.
Tail just a little bit too much.
He's got good movement on it. His natural two-seam fastball that Plog throws.
His two-seam tails away, really nice right at the end. It doesn't even give you a chance. When it starts, it's gone.
And Bill Scott just took a foul ball, and if you're the catcher, you will go out and talk with your pitcher, and that's just what he's going to do here.
And everybody's going to check on their umpire and make sure he's
What's
okay.
in the hands for umpire Bill?
Our trainer, Eric, will come out and ask him what color the sky is. Ask him if the grass is green.
The turf's always green.
Well, there you go. See, Ken, no wrong answer then. Give him a few minutes to collect himself.
You could go games without getting a foul tip, and then all of a sudden you're going to get one real solid. Bill's had 2 today that he's taken.
He took one off the shoulder.
I was going to say the shoulder, and now here off the mask. Back to action, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top 7, Bayport a 2-0 lead.
I'll give him something to talk about on his radio show.
1-2 off Rain, misses high, 2-2. Plog, the lefty kick and the pitch, breaking ball, strike 3, swinging. The first one's always the hardest. Now, Gavin Lettenberger.
I think that pitch had a little something extra on it, too. I think he knew he had Noah right where he wanted him, and he was going to blow it by him.
Lettenberger throws left, but he bats right. He'll take a breaking ball down on the turf, and a nice job by Cal Casper sliding to his left to block that one and keep it. Ball 1. Pitch misses up, ball 2. Now maybe a little bit of overthrowing as you just got the toughest bat in the conference. One of the best players in the state of Wisconsin. Pickoff move to first, and back is Steinbecker.
Kind of like to see Manitowoc test Cal's arm. He's been pretty deadly this year. I think he's given up too many stolen bases.
I think if it's a 1-run game, it's a no-brainer. But down 2, I don't think you can afford to try and steal. Is now 3 straight out of the zone from Plog.
Buckle down here. He's all right. Ethan tends to adrenaline gets a little better of him sometimes, and he comes back with a strike. Take a deep breath and regroup.
Three, 1. And a nice pull of the string on the changeup, 3-2. You're not putting them in motion here, are you?
No.
Well, Steinbecker's taking a step back to first on every pitch. Maybe he did there again, but this one misses high. Ball 4. Now there's 2 aboard. With the lefty pitcher, Steinbecker at first, took a step back each and every pitch.
Coach Knutsen's going to come out and have a conversation. Ethan's at 93 pitches, so he's got a couple left.
You got to start. I guess you got to have somebody warming up then, right?
Yeah, I don't see anybody warming up.
Whether you're looking to capture a moment or a milestone, AD Images Annette Delkey will be there to capture those memories. She specializes in sports, action, and media days, senior, families, maternity, pets, and business photography. Her website is ad-images.com, where you can find all their session options and pricing, now booking today. Thank you, Howard, for your business and support. So after Bayport had allowed 0 hits into the 7th, and gone single, strikeout, walk, 2 aboard, with a 2-0 lead. And it is Cameron Brown, the catcher.
Well, let's see if Ethan can get a double play ground ball here.
First pitch misses high.
Coach Noy said strikeouts are fascist. You're not letting your teammates play. He's got good guys in the field. Let's see if he can use them.
Kicking the pitch, misses high. I mean, he's overthrowing everything. He's missing everything high, not bending.
No, looks like they're getting somebody up in the bullpen.
Yeah, whether it be to replace them due to pitch count or otherwise. 2-0, there's a fastball hummed in.
Found the groove.
We'll replicate that. Brown, the catcher, 0 for 2 today. Ground out and a strikeout. Plog the offering home. Beautiful two-seam fastball, and we're even at 2-2.
Stay in that groove, Ethan, and you'll set this young man down on a strikeout.
Plog, and what is his 98th pitch of the day? Kicking the pitch. Strike 3, outer edge. And there are 2 gone in the shipped 7th.
So Ethan will get to face this batter because he's only at 98,
right?
97 pitches. So he'll get to face this batter. If he gets him out, good for him. If he doesn't, then we'll have to have a change of pitcher.
All ball to the left side. It's 0-1.
Right behind Bill. That's the way to start, 0-1.
Got to get ahead. Cade Grappentine.
Easier to pitch that way.
The 0-1. Fouled back again, 0-2.
How do you blow the heater by him, Ricky, or do you come back with a changeup?
Come on, Dorn. No balls, 2 strikes. Signaling he's going high fastball. Nope, he's going to go outer edge. Fouled back. Well, regardless, this is the last batter that Ethan Plog will face for Bayport today. The lefty pitcher from the stretch. 0-2 offering. Kicking the pitch.
Strike.
Nope. Breaking pitch. Missed down and out.
Boy, I thought he had it.
He did not.
Obviously.
Going to go fastball this time. He does, and there's a foul to the backstop. I think again catches a piece of the chest wear of the umpire. 1-2.
That's why the home plate umpire should get paid extra. It takes more of a beating.
1-2. Breaking pitch. Way up. 2-2.
I think that one slipped out of his hand.
You going slider here, or are you going fastball?
Throwing him the heater.
2-2. Strike 3 looking. Bayport wins. 2-0 hands Manitowoc just their second loss in the entire campaign. Second loss in the conference season as they dropped to 13-2, still atop the Fox River Classic Conference. We'll step aside, take a break, recap this one, get you home. Bayport a 2-0 winner. You listen to Bayport Pirate Baseball.
Hurt, you shouldn't have to wait for care. You can be kept waiting for weeks at most healthcare organizations. But at OSMS, we prioritize you. I'm Dr. Jacob Seiler, orthopedic surgeon and physician owner at OSMS. I want you to get in and get treated with the highest quality of care so that you can get back to doing the things that you love. Don't wait. Come see one of our orthopedic physicians at our acute injury walk-in clinic where you can receive same-day orthopedic care, usually without a referral.
At Myron, we're building excellent.
A little bit. I don't like him in the top half of the order.
Today's Bayport baseball broadcast proudly supported by Parker John's Barbecue and Pizza, by AD Images, Howard Commons, by Synergy Sport Performance, by Gallagher's Pizza, Mako's Floor Covering Center, Northeast Wisconsin Technical College, by Myron Construction Building Excellence, Chrysler World, by Anduzzi Sports Club, Budget Blinds of Howard and Krivitz, Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Specialist, Vandervest Harley Davidson, an old 41 Premier Banquet Facility, by Town Line Pub and Grill, Bell and Health, Titletown and Sports Medicine Orthopedics, by Zesty's Frozen Custard and Grill, and by members of the NEW Sports Radio Broadcasters Club. Pirates hold on for a 2-0 win over the Manitowoc Ships, and let's see if I can get you to some of those highlights. Here we have our RBI single by Chikanovsky to make things at 1-0. Just delivers one, Michael, into left center field. Scores a run. That gave Bayport at the time the 1-0 lead. And then the second run, Bayport gets a runner at third base. A 3-1 count on Casper. And you're kind of in the, if I throw home, it's a perfect time to squeeze. So Weck maybe grips the ball a little too tight, and he ends up spiking one at the plate.
The Pirates took advantage of their opportunities today, there's no doubt. They had a couple of mental lapses, but I think overall that this is one they can hang their hat on. They should be proud of themselves. They beat the best team in the conference. Hopefully they picked up some momentum from last night going into tonight, and we carry that forward going into the playoffs, which will start in a week and a half.
For Manitowoc, they finished with one hit, the leadoff base hit in the seventh to Braden Steinbecker. They got no hits in the first 6 frames. Noah Weck is the tough luck loser, as Bayport on the day picks up just 5 hits offensively, 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, and they strand 5. As for the Shipbuilders, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. They strand 3. How's this to finish the game, Ethan Plog? 3 batters, 3 strikeouts in the 5th. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts in the 6th. 3 strikeouts in the 7th. His last 9 outs were all via the strikeout. Finishes with 14 in 7 innings.
Unfortunately, he lost the no-no, but I think he'd take the win over the no-no at any time.
So the Pirates, they get the win 2-0. Michael, I appreciate you joining me again.
Oh,
it's not hockey season anymore, but
no. Well, this is fun. I got big shoes to fill, stepping in for Connor and Mike. You know, not just anybody can do it. And it was a pleasure to be able to come out and watch the boys. The senior group is a group that I coach coming up through in their youth, so it's always fun to get out and see these kids play.
So for Connor Olson operating the camera tonight, an engineer, and for Michael Plummer, I'm Chris Lehman. Pirates victorious. Well-played baseball game that took just over an hour and a half here from Bayport High School, and you get into your weekend. Have a wonderful evening, Howard Swamico. You've been listening to Bayport Baseball on NEW Sports Radio.